Hello, my fellow members of Boston Sports Nation. Welcome to another edition of the Royal Rooters podcast. This is episode 39. It's February the 17th of 2026 episode. I'm your host, Tom O'Shea. All right. So let's get into the news. So it looks like the Patriots have decided on a new defensive coordinator. And it decided to stick for next season with Zach Kuhr. So he will be taking over as the new defensive coordinator moving on. He took over for Terrell Williams after Terrell stepped away after week 2 after getting his cancer diagnosis, and now he's been just battling cancer since then. So he stepped away, and Zach Kuhr took over, and looks like he's got the job moving forward, heading into next season and for the foreseeable future. Yeah. This news, I didn't hate it at all. Actually, I kind of like it. Knowing how well they performed, especially in the postseason too, I thought, okay, this is good. Let's bring old Zach Kuhr back. So nice. I kind of like the signing. All right, nice. First bit of New England Patriots offseason news. All right. Because free agents doesn't start for another few weeks. Yeah. All right. So that's a bit of news. So I did kind of want to go in order with the Bruins thing, but we need to talk about this news, this MLB news. So the MLBPA, which is basically the players' union, basically, and stuff like that. So they're basically their union for the players. So the head of their union, Tony Clark, former MLB player Tony Clark, has decided to step down. I saw this early in the morning while trying to wait for do a CPR training and stuff like that for our work. I thought, okay, thought nothing of it. And then later on in the day, then you kind of start seeing the articles why he got fired or not fired. Well, stepped down. This is like kind of like just like, hey, just a mutual part in the ways, but also too, yeah, get out. Kind of deal. Well, you'll find out in a few seconds what happened. So, one of his sister-in-laws, or his sister-in-law, who is also in his department at the MLBPA or Players Union, him and her have been, having doing a little hanky panky, if you know what I mean. Yes, as in, yeah, he and her are having an affair. We're having an affair. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Yep. I wonder if that really was the case, or is this now knowing that we have like a lockout looming in like next year or so, and we might not be playing baseball next year. I wonder if this is kind of a way to like, hey, let's look for something to get rid of Tony Clark so we can get another dude in. Which I really don't hate. I thought Tony Clark was not doing a good job. I've really thought the real reason why we kind of almost didn't have a season last time around 2022 was kind of him too. I feel like he wasn't really going to battle for us, or going to battle for the players and stuff like that. So I kind of like, you know what, maybe that just seems weird. Just out of the blue. Like, I literally thought, okay, he's just stepping away just because, you know what, this is getting too much. I didn't realize, that him, he was doing right by his sister-in-law. All right, okay. Put the explicit. This is why I put that explicit icon on everything. Oh, wow, that's just wild. I did not see that coming. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the Bruins and Winter Olympics news. Yes, let's not try to dive too much into joking on this yet. Jeez. Let's not get a little too risque on this podcast. I want to try to keep it as clean as possible. That just is just wild, just seeing that. All right. Yeah. All right. Here we are. So Bruins news. All right. So Czechia played Denmark, and it looks like they won 3-2. So pretty nice. So nice. So they move on to the quarterfinals, and then Sweden, they also move on too with a 5-1 victory over Latvia. I'm trying to talk at the same time too. Any goals for the Bruins and Czechia? Nothing. Yeah, what I was kind of hearing lately, it looks like Pastrnak hasn't been on form on this Winter Olympics, which is kind of discouraging to see. Basically, the franchise player of your team is not doing good in this Winter Olympics. Yeah, nobody for Sweden either on goals too. Well, poop. All right, so the quarterfinals are tomorrow, and they'll go on to the semifinal. Yeah, on Friday, and then Saturday that'll be the gold medal game, or no. Sunday will be the gold medal game, and then Saturday will be the bronze medal game. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so Friday will be the semifinals, and then Saturday will be the bronze medal game, and then Sunday will be the gold medal game. 7 a.m. in the morning. Jesus Christ. Well, they're at Italy, and they're in a different time zone. Guys, come on. All right, but still, man. Yeah. All right. All right, so here we go. So Czechia will play Canada tomorrow, and what I've been hearing, this could be if Czechia wins, this might be an upset because Canada's pretty good right now. Like them and USA are kind of destined to be in the gold medal game. Which, by the way, for the women's, both USA and Canada's women's squads, they're in the gold medal game. All right, congrats to the ladies. Nice. Sorry, I had my phone in my hand. That's why I tried to do a little soft little tap, but I was trying to clap just for the fact. Yeah. All right, go Team USA. Try to win. All right, Czechia. So yeah, that will be a 9 a.m. game. So hopefully Pastrnak gets to go to the semifinals. But I did kind of hear a former Bruin was on Team Canada, as in Brad Marchand. Yep, the rat. Yep, Marshy. All right. Then 11 a.m. Finland will play Switzerland. And Henry Hukiharju will be playing for Finland. And then a couple of Bruins will be playing at the 2 p.m. game tomorrow between USA and a Finland, or not Finland, from a Sweden. Yeah. So we have Charlie McAvoy and Jeremy Swayman playing, and then we have Elias Lindholm and playing for Team Sweden. Yeah. All right, so whoever wins this game moves on to the semifinals on Friday. Yeah. So yeah, man, one early game and then one afternoon. Kind of, yeah. All right. So yeah, pretty good times. All right. So nothing else, no Celtics news. As I said, they do play again on Thursday. So 2 games, or next Thursday they'll reopen the season, the second half of the season, on a legit. Hold on. Basically 4-game West Coast road trip. Ugh. Yeah, Golden State, LA against the Lakers, Phoenix, and then Denver. Man, these are some late start. Well, Sunday's game is 5:30. All right. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, never mind. All right. But yeah, Thursday's game, they'll start back up again at Golden State against the Warriors. That'll be as I said, 9 o'clock game, 10 p.m., whatever time zone you live in. You know what to do. Check your check what time it is in your time zone and tune in. All right. the only reason I say that because we do have some international listeners too that do follow along, and they do live in different time zones. Yes. All right. All right. Anyhow, but yeah, heck, I'm not from the East Coast, but I still say 9 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, that's someone now. Jeez. All right. Anywho, I think that's about it. The only reason I said that, mentioned Thursday's game, was because not sure what any news is going on tomorrow. We may record tomorrow. Kind of just recap the Bruins Winter Olympics game, quarterfinal games, see how that all happened, and then if any other news, yeah, maybe some Patriots news, Red Sox news. Although it looks like Romy Gonzalez might be down for a while, so maybe we might have to figure some things out. Hopefully, Christian Campbell. They're acting like Christian Campbell also might be out too. Like, I hope not. Like, that might not be good. Well, it's Isaac or IKF's time to shine. If that's the case, IKF. All right, let's call it a night. All right, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for the opportunity, and make sure you subscribe to all of our streaming platforms, and then we'll see you potentially tomorrow. All right, Banyana.